ずありだ。お前らにはどいてもらう。
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Where today guys, I am back on One Piece Banner Rush to bring you guys another video. Where today guys is that time of the month again where I give you guys some ideas that I thought of or someone else might have thought of, and I put it into a video so that way we can all brainstorm some ideas together as a community, and maybe one day, just one day, Bandai will hear us and may add these features to the game, you know? So any further ado, let's hop right into it. So, idea number one. Would it be cool if we had a voting system in this game? Not for characters, of course, but for maps. So let's take these maps currently, for instance. Right now, it's Sabaody Evening and Baratie Night. Would it be cool that at 12 o'clock when the maps change, a little menu will pop up where we can vote for the next two maps? However, you cannot vote for Sabaody Evening and Baratie Night again, as those are now disabled. And now we gotta choose out of, you know, all the other maps we got in the game. Then after that, we'll play on those maps until it's time to change maps again. And now we're voting again, but you cannot choose Arlong Park B, Thriller Bark Stage, Sabaody Evening, and Baratie Night. You cannot pick any of those four maps again. And then, you know, we keep it going until eventually we get down to the last two stages, and now we got to play on those. And then once all the maps have been played on, all the maps were reset, and now we can go back to choosing, you know, any maps we want, you know. So you can do a little method of, okay, we'll play the worst maps first, and then the best maps for last. Or we could play the best maps first and save the worst maps for last. You know, we could just come up with like little ways how we're going to select the stages. And this can be very good too when they add new stages, because now, you know, we are just down to, okay, the new stage, we can probably vote for this one first or just save it for later. Something like that, you know, just like a little cool voting system for the maps, instead of them just being completely picked by Bandai, because sometimes there's some maps in here that are not even in here. Like, if you're looking in here right now, some maps are not even in this. Like, I seen one time where the Road Town stage, that stage was not even in here. Like, you look in this entire menu and Road Town was not even in there. So, situations like that can happen, and it will suck for people who actually like that map, you know? So, a little voting system could be very helpful for something like this. So, that's enough of this idea. Let's move on to the next idea, shall we? Alrighty guys, so here we are with the second idea. Idea number two is a very simple one, and it's something that will make, for one, video making a lot easier for me, but it can also make getting clips for you guys, you know, like for the people who like, you know, get clips and show their friends, could be a lot easier. This has to do with the battle replay. So I think most of you know how bad the battle replay is. The battle replay isn't really that good. For those who don't know what the battle replay looks like, here's a little screenshot. Fam, what is this? This is just icons moving around on the screen. Like, we can't even see what's happening in there. Like, what if I did like an insane play with Raylink or something? You won't be able to even see it because it's icons. You can't see that. So, I think this idea is pretty self-explanatory. Would it be cool that if we can actually see what's going on, you know, like, the camera will be the exact same as it is, you know, behind your character or in front of them, depending on where it's pointing, the typical camera angle. But the cool little thing is that you can actually switch to where this camera is. Let's say player 5 is S Snake. I can open up a little menu at the bottom right and press player 5, and now I can see what player 5 is doing, you know. I can see who sold my team, you know. I can see what my teammates were doing whenever I was defending that flag by myself and no one was coming to help me, you know. Those types of situations, I think that'll be very helpful, and just overall can make video making a lot easier, especially if you have like a moment where like, man, that was an insane play, you know, that match was crazy but I wasn't recording. You could be like, oh, I have the battle replay, you know. I think something like that would be awesome. They should definitely do something like this. But, you know, it's Bandai, and they don't really do much. But, yeah. Again, I think this would be a very cool idea for them to do. That's it for idea number two. Let's move on to the final idea of today's video. Alrighty, guys. So here we are with the third and final idea of today's video. And this idea, again, is very simple. And it can just make the grinding process of this game not as tedious as it normally is. So, how about this? would it be cool if we got rewarded for winning league matches? Now, I know we have the treasure chances, but the problem is that that's limited, right? You can only get 4 of them, or if you bought that thing, I don't know what it's called, right, I forgot what it's called, but you can get 8 treasure chances. But again, it's limited. Once those 8 or 4 are used up, you could pay 1 rainbow diamond to get them back, but I don't suggest doing that. I mean, that's what stupid way to waste your rainbow diamonds. Yeah, like, there's not much to it. Again, like, once you use them up, it's gone. You gotta wait hours to get 1 back. So, would it be cool if we got rewarded 1 rainbow diamond or 1 character frag of our choice after we win a match? Like, after you win 1 match, a little menu will pop up and it says choose your reward. It's 1 rainbow diamond or 1 character frag. And, you know, once you select it, you now have it. It's yours, you know. This can just make the grinding process of this game less tedious. You know, if you're someone who has a lot of rainbow diamonds but not a lot of character frags, you can get the character frag. Or, if it's the other way around, you can get the rainbow diamond. You know, just overall, to just make the game a lot easier and just make us have the ability to have a constant stream of rainbow diamonds or character frags, you know. Now, I don't really know if Bandai will ever do this, because, you know, this is Bandai we're talking about. This is a gacha game. They're going to try to make sure we, you know, make us give us as very little as free rainbow diamonds as they possibly can. It makes sense. It's a gacha game. It happens. But I think this will just be very good and can just make the free-to-play side a lot better than being a heavy pay-to-win game. You know what I mean? This is a very simple idea. I don't think they'll ever do something like this, but it would be very cool. A man could dream, you know. And that's about it for today's video, guys. Those are my ideas. Let me know what you think of them in the comments. Do you think these are good ideas? Do you think these are bad ideas? Let me know, and share your own ideas in the comments. I would love to hear them, and when I make a video about this again, I'll use your idea. I'll put you in the video and say, hey, shout out to this guy for giving me this idea. But of course, make sure you check out the other 2 videos first, because I made videos about this previously. So make sure you watch those first, because the idea that you may have said, I might have already done a video on it. So yeah, make sure you check those out. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys do enjoy. If you do, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll, of course, see you guys next video, alright? Peace out, everybody.